How we doing? All right, we Gucci? Let me get my hoodie. Previously on Kimba TV. We were talking about how there's a higher probability of sweeping that than turning that into resistance. You got a nice failed auction back into the zone. That's beautiful. So I mean, other than that, we're just waiting for really, you know, whatever the fuck is gonna happen from here. So really here, probably. All right, where are my headphones? How we doing, y'all? Good morning. How we doing, y'all? We juicing? We finally swept, y'all. Will you look at that? Let's get nasty. Finally. Happy Monday, y'all. Who juicing? Exclamation prepared. Easy money. Both bad highs swept.
I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong.
Are we schwiggity?
The trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
Who the fuck is juicing? Are we schwiggity, y'all? Who getting nasty, y'all? Who juicing? Let's go. Schwiggity! Juicing. Who juicing? Easy money. Can y'all tell the difference between all of these short attempts versus the Big Daddy one? Let's go. Schwiggity. Get nasty, get nasty, get nasty, get nasty, get nasty, get nasty. Let's go. Ghost BTC says juicing so hard. Thank you, Kimba, for the useless lines. Let's go, baby. How long did we say wait for the short? Wait for the short, wait for the sweep. Got the sweep, get nasty. Schwiggity, 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 schwiggity. How we doing, y'all? We got I'm Here Mortal, Diego, Show Me the Honey, Brunoya, let's go, Ray U, Dick Flex, let's go, On Key. How we doing? Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Markets are opening in 30 minutes. Money Bergeron, Skip Moha, Gay, Gamma School, Bus Cree, Boy Alvarado, Lenny Swabizi, Hyphy in the house. He's dropping another 50. OVXX with 150 on this bitch. Schwiggity, y'all. Is this schwiggity or is this schwaggity? OVXX is both. Let's get nasty. Let's go. Hector says, do you think we can see dot long entry? I think so. this kind of gets interesting. Maybe wait until the daily candle for sure closes above 4899. Swap BZ, what's going on? Swap BZ says we got a 30-minute hidden CVD bull div, 75786 came in box, sweep of 63 bad lows, TPO value a little bigger. Not feeling the entire gap in a bullish trend is normal. How would you analyze this for a long entry? Long should be down here, in my opinion. So, like I wouldn't long the gap fill, you know? Yeah, so you would want retail to try to gap fill and then it poops on them. So for now, I would probably wait around here for a long. And if it does go back up, I think it would be like a short opportunity. I just don't know if this was the bearish retest. I just don't know if this was the bearish retest or if it still has one more. Something like that. I gotta wait for Boo Gamma though. I gotta wait for Boo Gamma. Iruzi says, would you still consider another short if it decides to go for the single print above? No. No. Did you catch my, did you catch the TA already that we did, Iruzi? I would be looking for like Schwigere? Somewhere in here. Yeah, if it goes back up to grab this, I don't know if that's a short. I mean, you could short it to here. You know, you could short it, but I would be watching out for the bullish retest. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I would be look. You could still take a head short, but I would be looking for a bullish retest for this and this to get turned into support at that point. Sounds good, Iruzi. So just based off of structure, something like this. Would be kind of nice. Alrighty, but we got to see the data when we get there, and we got to see the data when we get there, and we got to see the data when these start to get swept. Okay, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get a live fill. Captain Caribe says this song is so fire. Hey, I love it when you guys vibe out with me. Swap says, would you prefer the previous day value area low or the confluence with golden pocket at PDPOC? I think this is still better. But who knows? We're going to see the reaction right now. And a lot of people would make the argument that it already bearishly retested the daily open, which would only naturally mean that it's going to, you know, reject here. How many people shorting here? How many people gonna wait to see if all of these highs are gonna get swept? You never know. It wouldn't be bad to, you know, like layer if you wanted to, but it's up to you. Some people are already in shorts from here. Hands up if you took this short. Does anybody need a recap? You guys are all good, right? Did anybody like show up late or anything? So just to kind of get everybody caught up on what we've been talking about, the main sticking points. If you go back to the Saturday highlights, okay, we talked about how the probability of this getting swept is larger than the probability that this gets turned into resistance. It's probably the most stated statement of the stream. Shout outs if you would agree with me. Hands up if you would agree with me. So literally it failed auctioned. It failed to turn this into resistance and pop. We talked about how, for me, it was important to see the bad highs all get cleaned before I take a short. So whether it was the Saturday stream or the Sunday stream, the whole time when people ask me, are you in a short yet? Are you in a short yet? Right here. Are you in a short, Kimba? Are you in a short? Nope. Are you, what about now? Are you in a short? Are you in a short now? What about now? Are you in a short? Nope, 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 nope. I'm waiting for these fuckers to get swept. Okay? And then yesterday, you got a little bit of an extra treat when we thought that maybe it was appropriate to do some fibception. Hands up if you got fibception. Hands up if you got fibception. Hands up if you saw this box getting drawn and why. And then hands up if you actually got to see the fibception from the box. Okay, and hands up if you were here when I drew the box like this. Hands up if you saw that. Okay, but turns out a little bit too greedy. That's okay, because if you've been watching me long enough, listen, they might get me once, they might get me twice, but it is rare that I will fuck it up on, the third one. So now that I have seen this, the next time when it's appropriate to do fibception, best believe I'm going to remember this. I am going to remember this. And you know what's a really nice piece of confluence? 1,000 Bitcoin right there did not get tapped or spoofed or filled. Okay? So when we did fibception between the 886 and the 75, when the deviation and the ATR exceeded more than the 0.5, okay, we did fibception, and with confluence, if there's a Binancio Magneto, I may want to be more liberal with bottom entering than being top heavy. Capiche? Hands up if you got to see fibception last night. Okay? All right, cool. So I'm gonna delete this box because it's not relevant anymore. Okay? I'll keep this high on, but I'm gonna delete this one. Okay? In fact, I'm gonna move this one here now. Okay? Because that's ass. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Okay? And then I'm gonna lock this fucker down so I can do a fib from there. Okay, so now if you're not in a short, okay, we've seen this many times before. Some people are gonna call it Kimba Crown, 3 drives, whatever you wanna call it. What would be the most mathematical thing to do? Anybody? Are we going down or up now? I'm trying to tell you. If you guessed 618, it's 618. It's 618. Or if you're talking about the 7.5 retest, okay, it would be here. This is a little bit greedy, but if you want to put limits there, that's fine, but you would probably need to start here. Okay? This is if you are already bearish and you miss that short and you're wishing that you were in a short right now. You should already have a bearish subconscious bias. Because if you're bullish subconscious bias, you might want to try and long here. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to see open interest go down when you breach the 0.5, because you want to see everyone's getting stopped out. And then you would want to see something like that, or maybe like it could be a wick, but the body candle close on 30-minute probably has to be here or below. Otherwise, it might actually be bullish momentum, in which case my longs are Gucci. They already hit the 0.5. Yes, they already hit the 0.5, but that was before it hit this, okay? On the contrary, what I would say is, okay, so this is actually a valid short. Everybody understands that? For me though, those are not the greatest. They're a little bit weak, and the PDPOC and the previous day high is untapped. It did all this bearish bullshit. The daily open bearish retest. You know, maybe this is going to pull back to like golden poquito. Maybe this will pull back to golden poquito. Maybe swing fail here. But for me, the real cleaning would be up here. That would be nice. Okay, that would also confluence with the PDPOC, previous day high, the 7.5 bearish retest, and also the golden pocket. I think 5 to 618, actually you're correct. Since this is the sweep level, this would be, yeah. You want me to keep it like that? I feel like the people that are gonna pop in later are gonna be like, oh my God, is that where he's entering? You know? It's still gonna come down to this and this. Right, y'all? We're gonna watch this together, yeah? Let me see if the template translates well to Binance on BTC USDT here. Yeah, not bad. It's a little bit fucked up. Yeah, because I need to, it can't be, it has to be. All right, there we go. So we'll watch this on the 30-minute. How's that? Okay. Suave says, I'm more interested in longs. Well, interestingly enough, you are pixel perfect bouncing off of the 618, and you got a little bit of bottom shorts kind of trapped. So if you're already in a long, then you would want to break this, which is that, ironically. And so you already know what it is. Like, even if it didn't line up, it was always going to be this getting turned into support, right? So if you're already in a long and you want a bullish thang, then that's what you want to see. Okay? But not financial advice, but it would not surprise me one bit if this gets tapped. Clip it. So if I wasn't in any longs, that would be the first place where I would maybe get interested and think about it. You know, like this zone right here, you obviously see where the sweep possibility is, right? So with what I have in front of me right now, and considering the fact that I don't have CME, I don't know what the CME price is pre-Macaulay. I'm going to be on a flight in about 2.5 hours. I have to stop the stream in about an hour. So based off of what I see now, I could, something like this. And then somewhere, maybe this. And then if this happens first, if this just goes, then I'm not shorting that. Okay? Something like that. That's what and then obviously, this too. Something like that. What are you guys doing? Something like that. Yeah. Ideally, I would want this and this. Which probably means that it's going to do this. Okay, that's it. As always, make sure that you know where your value area high, value area low, all that thangity thang is. And by the way, shout outs to people that were here. Shout outs to how many of y'all were here on Saturday and maybe even Friday when we talked about 4-hour candles on the CME. And I would be okay with bing, 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 bing. And I said that it would be 2 or 3 4-hour candle closes above or below the point of control. How many of y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember when I said the gap fill is totally fine, but it's going to really come down to how many 4-hour body candle closes do we have above the point of control? This 4-hour candle closes in 60 seconds, y'all. Okay, so those are all of the things that I would be thinking about. Do you understand that you can still do this and still have all of the 4-hour candle shit that we talked about on CME? Because that would just be another one of these, but like a quick, maybe it does it within 8 hours, right? And so it doesn't spend 3 4-hour candles below the point of control. If it can do it in 2 candles, that would be dope as fuck. Maybe it doesn't need to go to the value area low because, you know, we don't get bullish on the penetration. We get bullish on the retests. So that is totally acceptable. And obviously this will have a little pullback before, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there you go. 4-hour candle close. So we'll call that like kind of inconclusive, but that's something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Y'all Gucci? All righty, ladies and gentlemen, longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lions. Santo, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. Tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. He said he's going to smack the shit out of you, y'all. He said he's going to smack the shit out of you, y'all. The math is the math. Stay safe. Can't wait to get caught up with you guys tomorrow. All right, can't wait to get caught up with you guys tomorrow. Does it go up? You know, do we make a lower low? Is this Kimba Crown? You know, if we do go down, does 61.5, 61.3, 61,000 hold? Is it a swing fail? What the fuck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? The math is the math. Quit playing with me. I'm strong if you strong. Well, we strong then. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.